What's up, homies? Today I'm going to show you a decent little farm XP method for fishing and cooking. Okay, so this is right as soon as you get out of the tutorial. You're at Spruce Shades Rest right here. What you want to do is you want to make your way over to Grainwater Village. Okay, go to the main road, right where you exited the first little tutorial dungeon. Just follow this road. It should take you straight into Grainwater. When you're passing through Timberwell, if you haven't done like the first little missions, the necromancer will pop up in his shadow form right here. But make sure you talk to the stable hand. Talk to the stable hand, and it's a fast travel point. And the fast travel's free. But once you make it into Grainwater, be sure to talk to the stable hand so you can unlock this place. And what you want to do is go to the bank in Grainwater, and this is where you're going to be from fishing level 1 or whatever it is currently to level 10. If you're already level 10, you can skip ahead. But bank the banker, get this small bag of wild goopies, and make sure you take everything out of it right now that's in it, if there is anything in it. And you also want to grab your old storage sack that the necromancer gave you at the beginning of the game. And you're going to want to run over here to the docks, right here where the seagull is, and there's one fisherman. If you don't have a fishing pole, he can sell you one. I just talked to him and sell you one for 30 gold. But you want to sit here and you want to fish wild goopies until you reach level 10 in fishing. That way you can unlock this pebble sturgeons. Okay? So you fish these, stay here as long as you want to, as long as you need to. Run out of inventory space, be sure to click your bags and fill them up, everything like that. And right over here is the bank. So you want to keep banking the fish that you catch. You can sell them right here to this guy if you need the cash. But if you keep doing this method, you'll be good on cash too. Just keep watching. And once you're level 10, we're gonna go over to Haywind City. The city on the northwestern side right here. Again, you can just follow this river all the way up until you meet the bridge. I don't think there's really anything dangerous. Once you make it into Haywind City, there's a bank to your right, and there's also a general store to your left. Go to your bank, get all those wild goopies that you just caught, and you're gonna run past the general store until you see that warehouse with all the carts in front of it up here. Now this right here is a craftsman's guild, so there's a bunch of crafters in there, and it's also got a bunch of the tables too. And right over there is the stove. That you can walk in and use the stove and do whatever you need to do. Once you cook the wild goopies, they go from 1 coin to 4 coins. And then you can take that to the general store. Right over here. Talk to Marissa inside there. And she'll buy all those wild goopies. But I'd hold off on that right now. Since you're now level 10, you want to run north past the bank. You're going to hug the right path until you see the white stone floor over here. Okay. This is the docks over here. And at the very northern point of these docks is where you can fish for the pebble sturgeon. So if you stand right here at this rope, you can cast your rod to the right and to the left and sit here and fish these wild pebble sturgeons. Or these pebble sturgeons. And these are worth 7 coins raw. Once you get a full inventory, you'll run back up towards the bank, and once you have your full inventory of them, you want to deposit 1 pebble sturgeon. And if you have gold, you can take the 1 piece of gold, or just leave it blank. Just leave it at empty space for now. You can't, it's not like RuneScape. You'll have to have like an empty spot in inventory to receive the gold for the product you give. Catch my drift? So just make sure you either have 1 gold or empty spot, and you'll run up here, go to the stove, you'll cook all these sturgeons if you have the cooking level. If not, just keep cooking the wild goopies until you get to level 10 to cook the pebble sturgeon. Cook all these sturgeons, and it went from 7 coins to 37 coins. So once you have them all cooked, you gotta run back towards the bank. But you gotta stop at the general store to go talk to Marissa. And you want to sell all your cooked sturgeons. And one inventory load right there gets you 1,259 coins. Now, probably wondering why I'm so adamant on this money method right here. Well, it's because what you're going to want to do if you want to sit here and fish sturgeons and just kind of farm the XP with cooking and the fishing, what you're going to want to do is you want to get a total of 8,500 coins is what you're going to need. And the reason for that is over here is a furniture store on the western side of Haywind City. He sells storage chests for 3,000 or for 5,000 gold. And the rest of the gold, what you're going to do is you're going to go back down to these docks and you're going to buy the harbor master house right here. This house is 3,500 coins. So now you have your storage chest in here. The cool thing about that is you can run right out here. You got wild goopy spawns, and to the north you have the pebble sturgeon spawns. Now another thing you can do is with your gold, if you're not too adamant on just stacking up loads and loads of sturgeon and goopy fish in your chest, if you're not too worried about buying a house outright immediately, what I also recommend doing after you fish and cook multiple inventories of sturgeon and goopy to get your cash, right here beside the bank to the west of it, there's like a little blue book icon. These are your trainers. So you can go into this guild hall right here, or this trainer hall, climb up the stairs, and this man right here, Gavin, is the guy you want to talk to. He's your fishing trainer. And you can learn the traits that you're unlocking along the way, and you can buy those from him. And he also sells XP books, fishing rods, and gutting knives. Now, when I collected the wild goopies, all of those goopies that I had in the bank, I thought it would be a quicker money method if I went ahead and bought the filleting option, because not only could I probably cook something a little bit better with a filleted fish and give me more cash than 4 GP for a cooked goopy, it actually gives you fish chunks, and those are worth 7. Or the thing about these fish chunks is you take your goopies, and I thought this would be a quicker money making method, but you can see how long it takes to fillet one goopy, and it gives you 1 chunk, but they stack up to 5. Now, granted, they go from 1 GP to 7 GP right then and there. I thought I could cook them and get, you know, same as the sturgeon, 30 something GP. Doesn't work like that. These right here, you have to include them in a fish soup, and you need 2 other ingredients with it: a boiled potato and a bucket of water. And I'm fairly new to the game. I don't know where to get buckets of water at just yet, so I figured that would take a lot longer anyways like that. But there you go. There's you a pretty decent starter XP farm path you can take. I'd stay here. I've been here since level 10. I'm almost level 30 fishing. You unlock at level 20 the Aurora trout and stuff like that, and 25 you get the fly fishing rod. So I figured it'd make you fish faster, so I checked it out. Fly fishing rod can be bought from one shop. That shop's in Thornhill, right? Now Thornhill is very far northwest of the whole map. It's the very northwest city. I took a trip up there. Everything's like super high level for my current level right now. And well, there's guards outside of the city, so they won't let you in. It's kind of like a It's kind of like Whiterun. As soon as you make it straight to Whiterun, and they're like Garden City, like nobody's allowed in unless you have the Thane. Unless you need to talk to the Thane, and you're like, yeah, well, I was sent to talk to the Thane, and they're like, oh, okay. Same situation, but yeah. As of now, my questing is still here in Haywind City, so I could not make it through the gates to upgrade my tackle. So, if you want to make it, not just fish wild sturgeons or pebble sturgeons from now on, you might have to progress in the story a little bit, so you can go ahead and get access to the better fishing levels and everything. But as of now, this is a pretty decent starter guide. I'd say from level 1 to heck, I don't know, 40, 1 to 40, if you're really adamant on fishing and doing all this right now. There you go. Thanks for watching, homies. Till next time.